So if you're wondering how to make some railings for your porch, it's very, very simple. I'll show you some quick steps to where you can make some simple railings for your deck, and you can do it with ease and no problem. First, we had 3 2x4s. Obviously, this one is 12 foot long. The ones we originally had were only 8 foot long. And that's what we needed to make one railing. If the lip of your porch overlaps, just like this does, all you have to do is simply notch back. You can simply take a measurement of your board and then mark it. And I use the oscillating tool and simply cut back, or you can use a chisel and a saw. And then it'll seat right in there. Or if you want to, you can do it this way and put a little board right there for backing. That's a 1x4. You always want to check with your code and make sure everything's within specs. So our banister, we actually went up 36 inches. So it's 36 inches from the step where you're standing to the top right here of this 2x4. We cut a 33-degree angle, and down here is flat. We used the old Chicago brand miter saw. It works great. We got it for 15 bucks at a yard sale. You can't beat it. You can obviously change your angles, and it is outstanding. Guys, I advise everybody to have one of these or a table saw if you are doing a deck or you're making railings for your deck. It saves so much time, and it's way better and more accurate than a skill saw. So as you see, I got it preset on the 33-degree mark. Every single angle that we cut on our deck was exactly 33 degrees. Some people actually taper their deck on the bottom of the railing up that way, but we decided to go this way. So it's all up to you and personal preference, but every single thing, every angle is 33 degrees. Simply put lag bolts right here. We use 5/16 by 3 inches long and use the washer. You don't want to go too far because it will countersink down in. I used a pilot hole with 11 32" drill bit, and it actually made a pilot hole in this 2x4 because obviously you'll crack the board if you don't. We screwed from the back with simple deck screws that have a T10 bit that goes in your drill. They normally come in the package with the screws, and they're great. 3 inches long, and you go in the direction of the board. That way you try to keep it in the middle. You always want to have a good solid base on your bottom step, without a doubt. Not only that, you want to have all of your steps good and sturdy, and you don't want them to be wobbly of any type. And if you have any rot in these steps or the boards on the steps, you definitely want to replace them. The risers underneath, and I'll show you a riser in a second if you don't know what they are. Well, some people call them stringers, and that's actually the correct name, so I apologize. I will show you the stringers in just a second. But underneath, when you put your stringers down, you definitely want them level. And you want to make these boards right here, always make them 2x6s good, even, and level. Use your level, use your speed square. Get everything as square as possible. If you don't, when you cut your angles, everything is gonna be off. But always double check before you cut. So these are the deck screws we used. They're actually great screws. They come with the bit. You can use any brand you want. I prefer these. They're amazing. They're strong. And they actually got the little slot to help the wood move out the way. And it helps it just drive right through. These are so durable and great. If you get Phillips bit screws, they tend to strip all the time. Nails tend to back out. So this is the way to go. It keeps everything sturdy and tight. If you don't have a speed square, you definitely want to get one. A metal one is always a little better, but you can measure angles with these. You can get everything cut square, draw lines, do measurements, whatever it may be. But this is a fantastic tool to make everything good and square, and also you definitely want to use your level as well. So as you can see, this is our old riser. Look at this. The rot, the chip, everything. It completely fell apart. Why? Because all the rain that went on it through the years, we did not have gutters. So we installed gutters. And this is the #1 reason of failure to steps. You want to make sure you get treated wood and have gutters up above so water don't fall down and cause rot just like this. It costs you money in the long run, not only on your foundation, but absolutely on other things around your home, such as your deck. Here's a different area on the home where that stringer came from. And I called it a riser again. I'm sorry, it's just a habit I have. But this is the riser on your stringer. This is the run. So when you're working with this stuff, always keep it level. You always want to have your backing and make sure it's a good solid piece. We're going to take that out, put us a good solid mounting piece there, and definitely get things done right. I hope these tips help you, and I really hope these tips get you on the right track. So check us out. Please like and subscribe, and check out our other channels. We have all different types of stuff that we focus on and help you with. Not just decks, we do cars, everything. All types of DIY projects. God bless and have a good one.